President Donald Trump has come out swinging on behalf of his Supreme Court nominee, Brett Kavanaugh. After days of silence, Donald Trump weighed in to call Kavanaugh one of the finest people he has ever known. Kavanaugh is currently facing sexual assault allegations that date back to his high school days. NBC's Kristen Walker has the story.
They'll go through a process.
President Trump is standing by Judge Brett Kavanaugh.
Judge Kavanaugh is one of the finest people that I've ever known.
Kavanaugh faces an allegation of sexually assaulting a teenage girl more than 3 decades ago at a high school party. He denies the accusation and, according to the White House, says he was never at the party in question.
He's an outstanding intellect, an outstanding judge, respected by everybody. Never had even a little blemish on his record.
The accuser, 51-year-old Christine Blasey Ford, a professor in California, tells the Washington Post a 17-year-old Kavanaugh was stumbling drunk at a Maryland house party in the 1980s when he allegedly pinned her to a bed and groped her, while another teenage boy watched. "I thought he might inadvertently kill me," Ford told the Post. Her lawyer on Today said Ford is willing to testify publicly.
Does she consider this an attempted rape?
She does. She clearly considers this an attempted rape.
Kavanaugh says he's also willing to testify, adding, "This is a completely false allegation. I have never done anything like what the accuser describes to her or to anyone. Because this never happened, I had no idea who was making this accusation until she identified herself yesterday." In damage control, Kavanaugh spent hours at the White House today, calling lawmakers personally.
I think this woman, or whoever she is mixed up.
Senator Orrin Hatch says Kavanaugh told him he was never at the party. And while no one has corroborated that claim, the alleged third person in the room, Mark Judge, a Kavanaugh classmate, has called the accusations nuts. Still, he may have undercut that message by writing a 1997 memoir called Wasted Tales of a Gen X Drunk, about their days at prep school filled with heavy partying and drinking. Democrats and several top Republicans say they won't be satisfied until they hear from Kavanaugh and Ford in a public hearing.
If Judge Kavanaugh has lied about what happened, that would be disqualifying.
As for the president, he says he wants a thorough process.
You have to go through this. If it takes a little delay, it'll take a little delay.